with Dallas Native Voice, and I'm sitting here with our friend Jason Browning with Academy Mortgage, and you have brought some valuable information because it came from a complaint from one of our clients.
Which we normally don't get.
No, we never get it. That's why I was like, whoa, what happened here? So one of our clients called the other day. They had made loan application with you, which is always a good thing. And the next thing I know, they call the next day and they are livid because other lenders started calling them to get their loan. And I'm like, wait a minute, how did that even happen? And so of course they immediately thought we had sold their information, and of course they thought you had sold their information. So explain what happened, and I'm so mad about this that it even is they're even able to do this.
Right.
So.
It's a pretty common practice. It's been around for a little while. It's called a mortgage trigger lead.
Okay.
And what it is the three main bureaus, when they notice that you have a hard inquiry from a mortgage company, they turn around super fast, usually within 24 hours, and sell that information for 25 cents, let's say, to a potential lender to have them reach out to you to solicit your business.
Okay, so let me understand. I make a loan application with you. You run my credit through what, Equifax and
TransUnion and Experian.
Okay, the three major ones. And then they turn around and sell my private information out.
Yes.
Wow, that is so frustrating.
Right, and it's actually considered not illegal. That's the really crazy part about it, is you didn't check a box saying this, and you have to go through the hard work, unfortunately, as a consumer, to actually try to deter this.
Do they give any of my credit information to these lenders, or just my name and address and phone number?
I want to say that they actually can do a credit score band as well. There's also location, and then the name and phone number that they can purchase.
Wow.
As well.
So then I just start getting random calls from usually internet type of lenders because they're out fishing for more business. You don't get the credible ones doing it.
Right, right.
Because you all have enough business, you don't need to be paying for those kind of random leads.
That's correct.
Wow, that is so frustrating. So how do we get around that? What do we do for our clients to stop that?
Well, there's a few things that you can do. For one, if it happens to you, you can file a complaint with your Attorney General. You can also go through the CFPB, which that's kind of a bad word, but
right.
But a couple of other things to stop these trigger leads would be is to go to the Do Not Call registry. That can help deter.
Okay.
You can also go to the Direct Mail Association and have where you limit the direct mail.
Right.
That will also help after you close as well. We kind of talk about that in a moment too. And the other thing too is you can go out to the opt-out screen, pre-screen, where they will not basically, it will deter them from selling the information to begin with. And then a couple of tricks that we do is we'll remove your home phone number, we'll remove your email address, so it makes it a little harder from the application itself. So once we submit it to the bureaus to pull the credit, it gives a little less information.
So at least they have to work for the lead, right?
Correct,
they
yes.
have to go dig for your information.
Right.
That is just so frustrating because they end up, if they were to end up with some random loan.com place, we know the service is going to be horrible. The chances of closing on time are even less. That's just so frustrating.
Yeah, and then everything that you hear from these folks that get the calls, the people that are calling are just, they're really, they're trying to hide the reason of how they got the information.
Yeah.
They're not being very forthcoming and upfront about, we actually bought your lead. So it's deceiving.
After closing, I warn clients that they're going to get all kinds of junk mail, and please understand, we don't sell your information, nor does the lender, and nor does the title company.
Correct.
They get it from public records because once you file that deed of trust and the note and all that, it's automatically a public record. So people go down every day, get the new public records that have been filed, and then they just start sending this stuff like, we'll file your homestead for $75. It's free. You don't have to pay for that kind of stuff. Or lender insurance or mortgage insurance, I guess it's called.
Homeowners insurance. It's everything that kind of hinges on that close date.
Right.
You'll get all that information, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing that you do. We just warn them to say, if you have any questions on it, call us, because it's more than likely not from us.
And we didn't sell it. That's the other part of it. There's enough fraud and whatever going on right now that to add one more thing to it and know that they're selling this information is really frustrating. But good to know that we're not doing it. And now we can warn our clients that once they do file, that this is what's going to happen, and just, slam the phone down and be done with it.
Absolutely.
So, gosh, thanks for the information, although not happy information. But thanks Thanks for the information. I'll take that anyway. We go where you go. You can find us on all social media, and thanks for listening.